The new year is upon us, which means that this is the perfect time for you to start thinking about how you're going to transform your life. What game plan you need in order to achieve your goals. What season are you going to be in? Because there's a couple things that you need to break down in order to go after your goal. There's a couple like mindset shifts. There's a lot of prepping that needs to be done before you can actually go after this goal and actually achieve your vision, your reality, your dream. To make it a reality, there's things that you have to do. And so transforming your goals into reality is not something that happens within a few weeks. It doesn't happen in a few months. It typically happens in a span of a few years, because there's this ultimate big dream of what you want to have and what you want to accomplish. And so to be able to accomplish this goal means that it's going to take time for you to transform the skills that you need in order to achieve this goal, and B, learning how to be consistent with it so that when it does happen, you can just keep going and keep building upon it. So we have this big vision, right? This big idea of what we want our future to look like. And then we break it up in our minds into smaller goals within like a 5-year plan. And then we break it down even smaller, where it's a smaller version of that bigger dream, and it's the stepping stones we need into actually accomplishing your goals. So before we can even get to that like 10-year goal plan, before we get to even like that 1-year goal plan, we need to have the power within us to start all over, start fresh, start new. If you started this year wanting to accomplish certain things and you have not been able to accomplish that just yet, don't you worry, the year's not over. We still got 3 more months for you to start building those necessary steps so that you can transform your goals into reality in 2025. And it's never too late to start, and it's never too early to start. So any day could be the perfect day. It doesn't matter as long as you begin. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Geraldine, and I make videos all about goal setting, productivity, and procrastination. So if that's the type of content you love to consume, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva. Okay, so the number one thing is to decide your season to what goal you want to accomplish, to what goal you want to go after. Decide your season. This October, November, December, what goal are you going to go after, and what season are you going to be in? Are you going to be in the season of, I'm going to get the body of my dreams so that by summertime I can fit into my bikini? I'm going to be in the season of, I'm going to get straight A's. I'm going to be in the season of, I'm going to level up my looks, and I'm going to figure out how to make myself look better and feel better. I'm going to be in my season of my girl boss energy, or building a business. What season are you going to be in, and what goal are you going to go after? I'm in my season of, I really want to become a full-time content creator, and I'm in the season, and I'm in my goal where I'm uploading every single day so that I can become monetized and I can have my business that I really truly want. So I'm in that season right now. So everybody around me knows that Geraldine needs to film, Geraldine needs to upload, Geraldine needs to edit these videos. Like, I'm in that season right now. What season are you going to be into where if someone wants to hang out with you, you'd be like, I can't. I'm in my season of, I'm trying to grind and hustle so I can transform my dreams into reality. Decide what season you are in. Decide what goal you want to go after, because the thing is that we're human beings who have multiple desires. It's not like we only have one desire and that's it. We have multiple different desires, multiple different things that we want to accomplish. However, the thing is that in a year, there's only so much you can actually do, and so much you can actually put your energy towards, because if you're a full functioning human being, you have other responsibilities other than just your goal. Unless someone's paying you, sponsoring you to just focus on on your goals and making the life that you want, you have other responsibilities. Like, you have to take care of your kids, you have to cook, you have to go to work, you have to X, Y, or Z, right? Insert whatever responsibility you do on a day-to-day basis. So there's only actually so many hours that we can work on our goals. I always have the rule of 1 hour per day per goal, right? We can sacrifice an hour. We can sacrifice an hour, either we wake up an hour early or we go to sleep an hour early. Or for me in this case, because I already wake up early and I need to go to sleep early so I can wake up early, I sacrifice 1 hour in the middle of my day, whether it's my breaks, whether it's before work or after work. But point is that I'm sacrificing 1 hour of my day, my daytime, so that I can film these videos, so that I can edit these videos, so that I can upload these videos. I am spending an hour of my day doing this, and I understand in my head that I'm in my season that I need to do this so I can accomplish my goal by the end of this year of becoming monetized. So I'm in that season, so I understand that there's going to be a season where I finally accomplish that goal, where I don't have to be uploading consistently. I can put my focus on maybe on more of the business side, or I can put my focus more on like building the community side. But right now, my only season and the goal that I really want to accomplish is I want to become monetized. That is my number one goal, and that is my only goal right now. And that is all I am working on, because like I said, I'm in the season where I cannot put more goals on my plate than I can handle. So I know my only goal is that I want to become monetized. That is the smaller version of my bigger dream of being a full-time content creator. So my smaller version of my bigger dream is becoming monetized. So I'm spending 1 hour of my day filming, editing, and uploading so that I can have that dream. So again, I go back. What is the season that you are in? What is it that you are going to go after? And how are you going to accomplish this goal? So you choose one specific goal. Like I said, we are human beings who have multiple desires. Being a YouTuber is not my only desire. I would love to find a loving relationship. I would love to spend more time with my kids and maybe teach my son how to multiply. I would love to have the body of my dreams, but those are not my main focus right now. My main focus is YouTube. So I'm putting all my energy into YouTube, and that is the season that I am deciding to be in. So choose one goal, choose the season that you're going to be in so that you can identify as that season that you are in that season, and then let everybody know that you do not disturb. I'm in my season of insert whatever it is. So number two, make the necessary cuts that won't make it into your new life. What do I mean by this? I mean any habits, any routines, any people, any things that don't fit into the life that you desire, cut them out. As hard as it is to cut out habits, because I've been there. I wanted to stick with the same old stubborn habits that I've had, thinking that they can make the cut for the new life, but I ended up reverting back and going back to my old ways. I needed to make the necessary cuts so that I can go further in life. So I can so I have space and time and energy for the new, better things that are going to add value to my life. I needed to make those necessary cuts because I could not hold on to things that were not working for me anymore. And you need to do the same. You need to decide what routines, what habits, what people in your life are taking away the energy, are taking away the things that are not adding value and are not making you a better person so that you can go after your goals. When you think about your future vision, do you envision the same people, the same habits, the same things that you have right now, the same environment? Do you imagine that same thing in your new vision? If the answer is yes, then, they pass the vibe check. They bypass the security guards. But if the answer is no, like, I don't imagine this person in my future. No, I don't imagine this apartment in my future because I really want a home. No, I can't imagine this habit in my life because that means I'm a procrastinator. These things need to be stopped at the security guard. They're not allowed on the flight. They're not allowed on the flight to wherever you are going because they did not pass the security guard check. They did not pass. They have threats, they have bombs, they are going to bomb up your plane on the way there, and you're gonna crash down if you bring them on the plane. Okay, we cannot have this happening for you. Make the necessary cuts. Unfortunately, there's just people and things that are just there for a season. They're there for a reason. They're not meant there for life, and that should be okay, because that just means newer and better things are going to come. And I say this as a reminder to myself too. So when I edit this video, I'm gonna hear it back again, and I'm going to remind myself the same thing, that there's reasons why things don't work out, and it's because you're meant for bigger and better things. Make the necessary cuts. Go through the list in your life of like, things I'm gonna keep, things I'm gonna give away, things I'm gonna keep, things that are not allowed on the flight, okay? Things that are coming with me in my new life, things that are staying behind, okay? So the ins and the outs. What's in and what is out. For me, what is out is toxicity. Me, what is out is drama. Me, that is out is anything that's going to not add any value in my life. And what's going to be in this upcoming season of my life, this new year, is positivity. New people who have the same type of mindset that I do, of wanting to become better, wanting to have a business, wanting better things for themselves. That is the new stuff that I want to bring into. This is me planting the seed so that it could grow and become this beautiful big garden that I've always imagined for myself. But you have to cut out the weeds first before you can have this beautiful garden. I'm sorry I'm using all this like analogy stuff, but it works in my favor. Okay, before we get to the last thing, I did want to say that if you guys want to, I do have an accountability group called the Committed Collective over on Facebook. It is free for anybody to join. I will be looking into a non-social media platform where we can move this accountability group over, but if you want to stick around a little while, then the Facebook group will be down below. I also have a free resource for anybody who wants it. It's called the Goal Setting Mind Map, where you are able to create your own action plan for your upcoming season. So this action plan is basically just like a mind map for you to organize your thoughts. It has prompts for you to write your stuff in, and just helps you have more of a cohesive plan of how you're going to tackle your goal. The link for that will be down below, or you can go check out my website geraldisilva.com, and the pop-up would show up, and you just input your email and you will be sent that, and then you will also be uploaded to my newsletter, so that you will get my newsletter every Thursday, and that just gets sent to your mailbox with just much more information and much more resources that I'm not able to offer here on YouTube. So if you want any of that stuff, that will be all linked in the description below. So let's get to the last thing on this video. Number 3, it's worth your sacrifice. It is worth it, I promise you. It's scary. Change is so scary. I made a video about change a very long time ago, and I probably should make a video about change again, because it's a lot of psychology about fearing change. But one thing I can say is that change doesn't happen overnight. It just happens over time. And whenever people think about change, they think about they get ahead of themselves, and they think about the complete future and how things are completely different, and then they scare themselves out of that, when instead they need to focus on today and today only, and just think of how can we progress change little by little so it's not so abrupt. That way we can move forward in life instead of staying stuck of where we're at. So change happens over time. It's not something that happens from one night to the other, you know, unless something dies, unfortunately, or someone just leaves abruptly. Like, that's the only time where things are going to change. But when you are switching around your habits, when you're switching around your ideas and your mindset, and you're trying to think of things in a different manner, that happens at a slow pace, because it happens with trial and error. And over time, things will become easier and things will become better. It took me a whole entire year to get to the point where I'm at today with discipline, and it's still some sort of a struggle to get myself there to filming a video, there to like edit a video, there to like do certain things. But because I've mastered it this entire year, I know I can pinpoint how to make myself do something and what to tell myself to do it. And so it becomes a lot more easier for me to just be like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna just drag my feet and do it. But it's not so heavy. It's not so much like mental work and getting myself prepped up to finally sit down and film. It's a lot more easier with discipline than when I first started switching over that habit of being a procrastinator and being lazy to someone who is disciplined. It takes practice. It takes a lot of trial and error, but it's worth the sacrifice because now I'm making progress on my YouTube channel. I'm getting myself to a point where it's like I'm enjoying uploading these videos. I'm enjoying the process of finding out, is this really going to happen for me? And it is going to happen for me because I will do anything to do it because it's worth that sacrifice. But for you, you have to figure out what is the sacrifice for you. What is it that you need to do in order to accomplish your goal? For me, is I sacrifice my break times. Right now, this is my break. I'm sacrificing my break time to film this video, and then after I'm done, I can do whatever it is that I want to do. But I have to sacrifice that time in order to get it accomplished. But in a few years from now, when I'm able to make enough money so I can quit my job, I'm going to think back at this time in my life and think, thank God I was always sacrificing my break time, because now I don't have a life like that where I have to film on my break time. Now this is my full time. Me filming and uploading and editing and having meetings and other people and having my own business is my full time now. And I'm so thankful that I made that sacrifice for myself because I knew better. So it's worth the sacrifice for you. So in a few years from now, so future Geraldi, if you know, you ever decide to look back on your videos and this time, I'm hoping that I will have a full-time business where I am making money off of YouTube and I'm getting sponsorships and brand deals and having my own little membership and workbooks and courses and workshops and all this stuff. I'm hoping I can have that in the future, and I can thank myself and thank the lucky stars that I never stopped, because again, it is worth that sacrifice. But you'll have to get to a point where you are making progress. You have to get to a point where this is a life that you are choosing to have. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldi Silva. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.